All right, what's up? I am 3 class. Today we're going to be working more with law of sines. My kids just woke up from their nap and they're kind of noisy right now. So you might hear some screaming kids in the background. You can just ignore it. No big deal. But last lesson we talked about finding side lengths using law of sines. Today we are going to find angle measures, law of sines. Only difference is we used the ratios with the side lengths on top last time. Today I'm going to use the ratios with the angle measures on top. It's just going to be less solving if you put what you're trying to find on top of the ratio. So just like last time, I'm going to do a couple of examples. Law of sines. So make sure you're reading the problem carefully. Where it says find measure of angle C. So I'm looking for C down here. The side across from it is 37. So I'm going to set up my ratio with the law of sines. So it's going to be sine of C over the opposite side length is 30 is equal to. Now I need a ratio, a complete ratio to set it equal to. Right here, I have an angle measure and a side length across from each other. So sine of the angle, which is 137 or 127, excuse me, over the side length of 51. And so once you have the ratio set up, all it is solving for C. So first thing I'm going to do is multiply both sides by 30. So the 30 here cancels out the 30 down there. I get sine of C is equal to 30 times the sine of 127 over 51. I'm going to put that into a calculator. So 127, I'm going to do 127 sine times 30 is equal to 23.9, and then divide by 51. And I get 0.4697. I'm going to round that up to 0.47. So 0.47 is sine of C. So the next step, just like we did with on the first lesson of the week, we need to solve for C. So I'm going to do the inverse sine of both sides. The inverse sine and sine here cancel out. I'm just left with C is equal to the inverse sine of 0.47. So actually I can just go back, use this calculator here. I'm going to do second inverse sine and 28.02. It does say round to the nearest tenth, so I'll just do 28. Would be, if you look, the nearest tenth, since it's 02, round down. I should notice, make sure, again, it says degree. Your calculator needs to be in degrees. If it says rad, you need to change it to degree. If you're not sure how to change your calculator to degree, Google it. All right, one more example. It's the same thing. This got cut off. It should be on your worksheet. I'm assuming we are going to be finding the measure of angle A here. So we don't know angle A, but we have the side length across from it. And I have this complete ratio here that I'll set up equal to it. So it's going to be sine of A over 15 is equal to the sine of 71 over 18. Solve for A. First thing I'm going to do is multiply both sides by 15. That cancels out. And so put that into a calculator. It's going to be sine of A is equal to, in the calculator, I'm going to do sine, or 71 Let's see if we can make this. 71 sine times 15. And then divided by 18. 0.7879. I'm going to do 0.79. And then to solve, finish solving, I just need to take the inverse sine of both sides. And I can do that right on the calculator. So from here, so second inverse sine, I get 51.99, so 52 degrees. So inverse sine here, cancel that out. And then I get A is equal to 52 degrees. Measure of angle A, that's fine right there. So there you go.